Cheese making from cow's milk is a process that has been refined over thousands of years, evolving from simple curdling techniques to highly sophisticated methods that yield a wide variety of cheese types. The process starts with fresh cow's milk, which must be carefully handled to maintain its purity and prevent contamination. The quality of milk plays a crucial role in determining the final flavor and texture of the cheese. Farmers and dairy producers ensure that the cows are healthy and well-fed, as their diet directly influences the composition of the milk. Once the milk is obtained, it is usually pasteurized to kill harmful bacteria and ensure safety. Some traditional cheesemakers, however, prefer raw milk, believing it contributes to more complex flavors in the final product. Pasteurization involves heating the milk to a specific temperature for a set period before quickly cooling it. After this step, the milk is allowed to rest before adding the necessary ingredients to initiate the transformation into cheese. The first crucial ingredient in cheese making is a starter culture, which consists of beneficial bacteria that begin fermenting the lactose in the milk. These bacteria produce lactic acid, which lowers the pH and starts the coagulation process. Different types of starter cultures result in various flavors and textures, leading to the diverse range of cheeses available today. The milk is stirred to distribute the culture evenly and left to rest so that fermentation can begin. The activity of the bacteria not only enhances flavor, but also ensures the preservation of cheese by preventing harmful microorganisms from taking hold. To further aid coagulation, rennet is added to the milk. Rennet is an enzyme traditionally derived from the stomach lining of calves, though vegetarian alternatives exist. This enzyme causes the proteins in the milk, primarily casein, to form a gel-like structure. The milk thickens and begins separating into solid curds and liquid whey. The amount of rennet used and the time allowed for coagulation determine the firmness of the curd, which influences the texture of the final cheese. Once the milk has coagulated, it is cut into small curds using specialized knives or wire cutters. The size of the curds varies depending on the type of cheese being made. Smaller curds release more whey, resulting in a drier, firmer cheese, while larger curds retain more moisture, leading to a softer cheese. After cutting, the curds are gently stirred and often heated to encourage further whey expulsion. The temperature and duration of this process impact the final texture and consistency of the cheese. Draining the whey is the next step. Some cheeses require the whey to be completely removed, while others retain some for a softer texture. The curds are placed into molds or cheesecloth to shape the cheese, and sometimes pressure is applied to expel more whey and compact the curds. The weight and duration of pressing influence the density of the cheese, with firmer cheeses requiring longer pressing times. Some cheeses are flipped multiple times during pressing to ensure even consistency. Salting is an essential part of cheese making, as it enhances flavor, aids in preservation, and influences texture. Salt can be added directly to the curds before molding, sprinkled on the surface of formed cheese, or absorbed through brining, where the cheese is soaked in a saltwater solution. The salting method and duration affect the final taste and shelf life of the cheese. Salt also helps control microbial activity, preventing unwanted bacteria from developing. Aging or affinage is the process where cheese develops its final characteristics. This stage can last from a few days to several years, depending on the type of cheese. During aging, cheeses are stored in controlled environments with specific humidity and temperature levels. Mold-ripened cheeses, such as blue cheese, require the introduction of specific molds to create their signature veining. Other cheeses may develop rinds through natural exposure to air or by being washed with brine or other liquids to encourage bacterial growth that contributes to flavor. The final cheese is carefully monitored throughout the aging process. Cheesemakers regularly turn, brush, or wash the cheese to ensure uniform maturation. The longer a cheese ages, the more complex its flavors become. Hard cheeses like Parmesan are aged for years, developing deep, nutty flavors, while soft cheeses like Brie mature quickly, gaining a creamy, spreadable texture. When the cheese reaches its desired maturity, it is prepared for consumption. It may be cut into blocks, wheels, or wedges and packaged accordingly. Some cheeses are wrapped in wax, vacuum sealed, or coated in special materials to preserve freshness. Artisanal cheeses often have unique packaging that highlights their handmade nature. Cheese made from cow's milk offers a vast spectrum of flavors, textures, and uses. It can be enjoyed fresh, melted, crumbled, or sliced, depending on its type. The versatility of cheese makes it a staple in cuisines worldwide, enhancing dishes with its rich, creamy, or tangy profiles. Traditional methods continue to be valued, even as modern technology refines the process to ensure consistency and quality. The art of cheese making remains a blend of science and craftsmanship, requiring patience and skill. From the careful selection of milk to the aging process, every step influences the final product. Whether enjoyed as a simple snack or incorporated into gourmet recipes, cheese remains one of the most cherished dairy products in the world, showcasing the expertise and dedication of cheesemakers throughout history. And that's a wrap on our journey through the incredible process of making cheese from cow's milk. From milking the cows to curdling, aging, and finally enjoying the rich, flavorful result. Cheese making is truly an art. Whether you're a home enthusiast or dreaming of crafting your own artisanal cheeses, the possibilities are endless. We hope you learned something new about this time-honored tradition. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating food insights. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay cheesy.